Yemo bibi akwa about the Smart Ghana update so we a news update for frokra na de ba besomo. Abusua afei na abrewa ayi pomakwem ama Dr. Mate Opoku prempe NAPO ne din a ne abo a na ayehe wa Ghana ha no ekwan ada ho no ma aya official ama Dennis Miracles Abuaje, Director of Communications Edema Vice President Dr. Bawumia a was also flag bearer Edema NPP waba abontin edi ne din no aba betudwa a confirming enyoma mienu a ehu hia poti pa enti ayama Dr. Bawumia flag bearer Edema NPP ojina so edi chusu Dr. Mate Opoku prempe NAPO se omra no me running mate abusia mepese ebeko ne akwakotie saa nyoma mienu ye o kire se ehia pa a Dr. Mate Opoku prempe ewo a ades na aka no omuni bi enti a Dr. Bawumia ejina so echusu Dr. Mate Opoku prempe NAPO so omra eme ne running mate na busia wo kire mu a saa din o chusu nyina no ono Dennis Miracles Abuaje no honom ena wasanso ne National Executive Council no ebebre edididi nkomo emo mu nyina dodo na ejiji tumu kra ansa na saa din ebeye dede ewa abontin enti ono de empempenso ye adri de obi a entwen Thursday se omoba begina abontin na omode Dr. Mate Opoku prempe ne din ato abontin abusua yenti ono ankasa mra
enti enei afie na nana akasa enti the American is area tren na nasi e kanini na nasi se yame Adom na oton super ekuso na ade tia wada yetinkom ne ahode wo kwa na se wi afia se nkom ade a ode Dr. Mate Opoku prempe edin ena ode be kwakoche National Council of the New Patriotic Party na watro mudintia ojidi se Dr. Mate Opoku prempe ebe kano ho a ebetumi amanko nimdi aye pre December 7th no ewie prekope na abona otete na baya utumi amana ban na dwuma so akonkan na megidi se yehwe komodi a Dr. Bawumia edi asede mu ene mpenimfo ne omedi nkomo nkomodi no enye party ne mu nko a one party for no edi nkomo one asofo nananom key opinion leaders civil society leaders ene ekukudam mpenimfo akese bebre wo Ghana hanso edi nkomo ahede mu several weeks ago ansa ene yeba bedru bebia yenuri enti me wojidi say based on consultations awaye any nkomodi a wodi ne de ya wada no National Council so at the stamp basis so let's say enya perfect pair for the next chapter of Ghana's development Dr. Bawumia and Dr. Mate Opoku prempe
na just the okay the done deal but they na so the twa nti etumi de bomb pesie enye likely say kodrum penimfo ho ya wada won betwa about ten bia won
all right also the issue is that yes or chairman there o kan dey na aka anye dey na adwin alabwa
yes apepepe
minim dey na adwin there say na ICC no ho a o front to menya na mejira ho yes na hema nyina na mejira ho obobo no ho akonyina na mejira ho nti me tibia nkomo a odi odi mu ni de hye ne timinim so na nya nkasa ya be na waka so sa infina na kewia na wotim na kaka ho na wade no so nti enei afie na nana akasa nti the American is area tren na nasi e kanini me de bebi amete no meni tua se omomo National Council no dodo na ni omedi nkomo ahede mo si dada enti ansa na enei ebeba bontema ye nyina ya te no na chese oni omedi nkomo wamba bonte ambe cancer nti na wankasa odi hu adanse se over the past weeks and days and months no fredi ai so de munya botre oni penufo di nkomo si enti enei se wo hu se waba bonte aba be catch national officers ni ade a ba news man na chese o jidie se omo esi so ni omudi nkomo nyina no ono omudi wie mpenifo ya so na ya wada almost national council dining. Enti ebe din say bia ebe ka say nsaka ibebem but that decision in national council the India no more for now. However, no, but me are very confident say BBN sasa ebe Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh.
Fitianwa wia edini baye. Komono ahyase ma ebi a wo yanti yakura aja. Mini na moan meni ko ba ku bi so. Se guy name ni ye NAPO. Ena omde o ase enenim na ye o NAPO. Ena and you the strategically much da mo pese ananu 2020 campaign song no opposition no mo bo o NAPO no. Wo muntumi mbo because abribi on bebo bia no na kwakra say running mate na omo endorse no I advertise them
omombo ya na omombo so wa oni chia say e friend say ye kra normally NPP and this one you no kan etumi di asapa o kai ba ku ye bai mahama o so mo bo we ne de baba yo okay
me kai
omo no mo di ka bo mo nyum na ye say ye remix. And on the Magana Democracy.
As a member of the campaign team, I will cry a communication director. Muji nomination and answer Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh saying.
You see, in the decision to nominate a running mate, no flag bearer no share Nyoma Mienu, a big kind of baby count. But the two critical issues near the kind, as I said. Or winning elections and so forming government in the why and obey to me a day political capital Ababeka or no flag bearer and no one home. Now yet may win elections. And yeah, well, every confidence, 150% confidence in Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh say he brings on board enormous political capital. A complimentary Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia via Odebano to help yen as a political party to be winning elections once and for all. Or a huge figure in the Ashanti region, a stronghold. Ashanti region, Adom, almost seen a film, almost and as a member of parliament. He's one of the few MPs in Parliament and in Ghana. NPP elections over 80%. And it tells you how much the people love him. Elections are and almost every election of the Kobiano, the returns are very high. And see, for him coming from our strongest hold, now Yeshesenia. Asantemai Edono Isifana. There is no doubt say vote na kana antenne out ametwa BMP 2020 no. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh betwe mu nyina pia mo betwa banamai. From the Ashanti, Eastern, Bono East, Central, Western region, Greater Accra region, the lover Omuwama Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Also, so be bad battle so. Into that political capital there, it's without doubt. Yes, also you say we win elections, baby, you know. It's how to say what buying. Nafi, and she say your name is I do more the buy, no. What the talk we na, we say more mine. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, undoubtedly, without any argument, Obia Bedia dance here say, a Juma Cassium Yunua, ye ba ben. On mampeni de share in Sano. So, for a rather minister, I am the trainer. I open minister, the say, what born the home model executive the mandate in year, Obia budget swat, that's how much you talk about Obekaya. And now, no Ministry of Education. Almost everybody was applauding. In leadership skills and qualities, they acquire offers our managing Ministry of Education. In fact, Edu baby crampono, now Omomuti Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh who dance here were the key stakeholders in the sector. Civil society organization and one Ministry of Education sector, they catch us the lesson. Matthew Opoku Prempeh is an exemplary leader. A friend is saying labor unions. What do you say? Yeah, normally labor unions the education sector. Omo has in pass or Yahweh. Omo near dream. Omo ye very charismatic near there. And see, you always hear of them in a certain light. But for the entire period, another time Matthew Opoku Prempeh Ministry of Education. Obiabedia dance say we barely had labor union upheavals. Say yan education sector. Say teacher for say edumaye for one sector, non-teaching staff, and I say we no. Because of the leadership quality, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, the crowd or the core ministry. Share today one of the biggest social intervention policies this country has ever seen, which is the free senior high school policy. Within 6 months, implemented. And name no kasi undoubtedly one of the most impactful policy on my way a free senior high school. And it was implemented in very difficult times, very difficult moments of this country. That was when it was implemented by Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. And he ensured, or Bomodea ensured, say, even though it was a new policy that had challenges and logistical constraints, on making sure say obey implemented. Not the key objective, which was to ensure say that the NPP Benya school without hindrance, on making sure say that would happen. Free about Ministry of Energy. You agree with me? Say open Minister Bakwana. Or yes, stable. What provided stability in our energy sector in the past few years in this country. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh in difficult times. In fact, in difficult economic times. When you saw my way, every time there economic crisis, the first idea among who say on my economic crisis about a energy crisis. If in 1992, Ghana in economic crisis, the first area being suffer a energy crisis. This country has gone through one of the most difficult economic periods since 2020, fighting a global economic crisis, trying to come out of a global economic crisis. And yet within that period, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh as Minister of Energy has worked so hard to ensure that science and so born now economic crisis yet to be now is negotiating with IPPs. On them providing fango gas and the power electricity. On them negotiate day and night. On them provide power producing companies. On them negotiate. On them 24/7. Or provide upgrade to our grades. Provide a lot more power stations. All the time you see NAPO working, simply because when you give him the job, he gets it done, and he stays focused to ensure that human are their sentences obey. Sa subayano, sa niyeno, sa ntitiyeno, sa character na okura, the go-getter character, resource-oriented character, focus character no wado is one of the key reasons why Dr. Bawumia empower as a running mate to ensure say Dr. Bawumia niswadi who washisha more my way. He would get a partner in Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, a running mate that is resource-oriented, running mate that is a go-getter, running mate to stay focused to the objective, so that yet or minor, the tea will be covered by this running mate. And these two key ingredients, any normal minua, it did Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kind power or the power Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. And that decision is a perfect decision for the party and for Mother Ghana.
Now, then is it when okay, can no attribute and the man stand tall or stand tall among a dear baby by no. Who other names are not a PPNum.
Over to me. All the other people, with me. But the truth of the matter is, I don't come back, no. Nipa, in a peta. Ebia, in fact, there were attributes in the crowd, Obi Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, any. So as I say, a bad didn't say a better say, Nipa back or attributes in Debbie. And there are certain attributes in Swa. Maybe Obi and Uncle also pay running mate or walk Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh any attribute no. Sounds na Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh ewo certain attributes other people also any attributes no. At this point we have a decision to make, and that decision that the flag bearer had to make is who amongst all the people would easily but qualified easily enable this party win the next election. Maybe I will be able to remember in terms of aiding us to win the elections. Secondly, why and a create strength and the qualities when I implement my vision or and see these are the attributes a distinctly announced a man Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh a dance so kakra I beboa a ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni swadi hono yitumi RTV.
Then again, quick one before we move to my next line of action in your campaign. Sabre ya babe evidently clear say Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Then Enra some pundit as I say match the two running mates in the two biggest parties in Ghana, NDC and NPP. Ebiso NAPO de so here politically no or you ahead of Professor Jena no Opoku Agyeman. Say our constituency said you mention you know as to no or you certain MP wo ministries are wakwa koyeduma omu ina ne osanso one of the arms of government which is the legislative ni na no epege no up now so ebanu running mate dia kamia say Jena no Opoku Agyeman ahead because one why running mate into onim terrain 2020 okoye running mate campaign wonimu and then again NAPO the first time we near obey running mate enti asade ne asidi as running mate no Jenny ahead and here be put in a competitive advantage ama or the gains be call NDC than NAPO to NPP.
Analysis really maintain that no can maintain here. We on our co-election about 4 times. We win election. We be on our campaign. We name say ni independent campaign. We are severally. We name say NAPO. We are director of elections at some point in our campaign day. We are on our parliament. I hear parliament. We be a minister of energy. We are minister of education. It's your man ya fane na everything say nana. Professor Jane, in terms of politics. I think that the only commonality here, and I said the only common factor to me there is running mates, you know, when it comes to political appointment and I buy Mojuma, and open a more common denominator. So I just want to be orange, any apple, and yes, there, just a fruit. So, the fact here is that fortunately for us as a country we have 2 running mates omunina education minister paying. In fact bakudi na bakobe succeed no enti ubisamia make say the easiest way I bet me measure compare some person comparison. I don't think that comparing them helps in any way. It doesn't boost anybody's chances, but some person we are the easiest way I'll be to compare more. Ministry of Education. Yeah, the ma on the now yeah. Yeah, the Ministry of Education shared Nana Professor Nana Jane Mensans and then of the year. Yeah, the Ministry of Education shared Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh and then near market. And on a better than 24 million see and I'm on wording year. As for the political capital there is no way anybody can run any comparative analysis between it's even unfair to Professor Jenana, so try to compare on NAPO when it comes to their political way. I unfair, and you're completely unfair to her. If you want to be fair to Professor Nana, then the only common factor will be Majuma Mukoye education ministry, will be unfunny the Embrani and Mark
away from running mate names and semi now the running mate yana kwakoye obi say albatross esense mukomu no what next?
Oh, next week, yeah, yes, a constituency campaign next week.